racing school's been packed. We had to fit, 13 days of training within 2 months. So we were really busy with the rookies. Obviously, last season finished late. This season starts early. So we packed it in.
I got P1.
Feeling a bit nervous. I think that's a normal thing when it comes to qualifying. With it being my first ever qualifying in a real race car, I'm really looking forward to it.
Hopefully I got one of the top spots today, but like I've got some, serious competition behind me. I have Justin, Aiden, everyone else,
Going to the race weekend, I don't know what's the ceiling level for these guys, but I know in practice I always pull back a bit. I only drive about 90% because back from my karting days, always the race and qualifying, there'll be an extra 10-20% that I can push.
Speaking from experience, I am no stranger to having a lot of self-detrimental talk. Now I tend to talk down to myself, every time I make a mistake, and the mistakes just keep on piling up.
I want to be realistic as well because the other guys are quite fast, but hopefully I can try and beat them. But most importantly, I gotta beat myself. To the right. Yeah.
Jen surprised me, I guess, because she's the least experienced out of all of them. And being a girl always, there's always that extra pressure. But on the sim, she was so good. In real life, she had a couple of bad habits we had to fix, but she's really been killing it since then. So she came from a long way back, and yeah, she's not the quickest still, but she's really quick. She's really right with the guys in the front. You need to have a very clear idea on what you need to do to be consistent. For example, your gear change needs to be spot. When you're in the car early and practice gear change. Yeah? I want to see a clean lap.
I think what I'm suffering with right now, struggling with, is my shifting. I think my shifting is causing me at least like a second.
What do you all the way out? Okay. This is just make sure, yeah? Turn 5, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. If the car is good, you should be able to go full throttle 6.
Well, based off qualifying just now, looking at the results, of course, Hakesh is the fastest.
First official qualifying in the TGR rookie category ended just now, and I managed to put the car in first place, in pole. Really happy for that, but I wasn't really satisfied with my performance.
I could have gotten pole position, but ended up having track limits on my fastest lap. Obviously, that results in a lap time delete. And after that, I just started getting into traffic and getting frustrated, started overdriving. So that's where the mental training comes in, you see. So, when you don't have that ability to, snap back into, focus mode, you start making mistakes, start overdriving, you start getting frustrated.
So we're here at round 1, and it's been super close. The whole 5 rookies are all within 6/10. That's how close it was. Hakesh in qualifying did the best job and put it on pole by a 10th. But to be honest, none of them put the sectors together. Hakesh could have still gone a few tenths quicker. Justin had a chance to pole if he'd put his sectors together. So did Aiden. Aiden was very impressive. He made a big jump from yesterday's practice. So very close to tell. I think we're going to have a huge train of rookies swapping position in race 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, guys, you're all set. It's your first race. It's very important you finish the race. You go out on the first step, you're done. That's it. You lost all the experience of having that race. So it's very important you guys are there for the whole race. Okay. If something happens, you have contact, tire punch it, try and get back here. So you're going to place the tire so you can finish. DNF is obviously a disaster for the championship. You have to.
Stay in the middle of it, yeah? Don't go over.
was one of the most toughest races I've had in my life so far.
It was hard but fair racing, and there were a few laps I was trying to pull away from Hakish, but one gear, I missed one gear and I was back in the shark tank.
Aiden made a mistake and Hakish got him back. So the guy that made the least number of mistakes won that race.
I started P3 and I had a fantastic launch. I jumped straight to the first, and then I had a misshift. Wanted to go to third, I went to fifth, and I couldn't get it down to third. And by the time I got it down to third, for all of the guys just passed me.
Final position in the end for race 2, first weekend. P1 for now, provisional, but let's hope nothing goes wrong and I stay P1.
My race was tiring, much more tiring today because it's so much hotter in the car and on track as well. We also had a bad start like yesterday, but not as bad as yesterday. But the most important thing that we managed to catch up with the guys and we got a podium.
Really just, it was a very frustrating weekend, you know. I made a lot of mistakes in race 1 and I thought I could have made it up in race 2. And even before, 5 seconds into the race, I already made my first mistake that costed me the win. And, the podium.
Here we are at round 2 of the Vios Challenge here in 2025. And it's really exciting because we're the support race to Super GT. So really nice to be part of this whole festival of racing. So, what's going to happen with the rookies?
For the past 2 months, I've been working mostly on just, reflecting on myself, just trying to get the right mindset to bring into round 2.
This is the first time I'll be doing a rolling start. Rolling start will be much more, to me, it will be much more fair and, just wait for the light to turn green and smash on it.
Since round 1, I've been working on my physical fitness for sure. I've been going for runs, trying to be doing it consistently, trying to make it mimic how it's like in the real car.
Justin, if you remember correctly, in round 1, he was his attitude wasn't exactly the most positive. Kind of affected everyone else.
Yeah.
Do you think he's worked on it since he came back into round 2?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Justin will freely admit himself that sometimes he tends to be a bit too negative.
Obviously, one of the biggest things that I found out was that for round 1, I came into the weekend expecting to put out a perfect performance. I wanted to be perfect in every single aspect. I wanted to pole, I wanted the race win. But I realized that at the end of the day, I can't be perfect.
Qualifying was interesting and quite exciting. Hakish got pole. Justin was very unlucky because he was on a very good lap, and I think it was good enough lap to challenge for pole. And it was right at the very beginning session, and the gearbox broke. Completely one of these freak accidents, nothing you can do about it. So he missed all of qualifying. Didn't even really get a chance to set a real hot lap. I actually think Justin would have taken pole today, but that's it. That's the way the cookie crumbles. He starts P5 for the race. But for me, the start qualifying was Jen.
So for qualifying, I qualified P2, which is an extreme shock to me. Today, the condition was perfect. We have new brakes in and I immediately adapted to it. I really love the brakes. The weather is perfect, tires were amazing, the car was amazing. Thanks to all the mechanics and the engineers who've been working so hard.
Jen did a great job, did a 56.0 halfway through the qualifying, and I was really impressed with that. That's easily the best performance we've had by a girl so far in the rookies. Toyota has always supported lady drivers. Jen's the 3rd lady rookie we've had, and for her to qualify 2nd, fantastic performance. Ian was 3rd and Aiden was 4th. They'll be disappointed with that.
Since I'm starting from the back, I think now's the time to prove my racecraft. For a lot of guys who start out front, usually they don't have much practice with racecraft. It's more about the consistency. But now it's all about overtaking. It's about defending. It's about juking the other drivers. Forcing them to mistakes.
So my final position today was a P5. It's a tough pill to swallow. We had contact on the first lap, which resulted in a puncture, and we dropped down to about 4 laps.
quite disappointed with the race actually. I started P1, I managed to get a good start. The sporting guys were holding me back. So because of that, the rookies, Aiden and Justin, they caught up to me. And they managed to get a move done on me.
My position, P1 in class. Tiring race, 1 hour race. Lots of battles, lots of fighting. And let's start tomorrow's race. Yeah, so we'll see tomorrow where I finish.
I think it's one of my slightly better performances compared to round one. Could have capitalized on the win for sure. There were moments where I had the opportunity to win, but in the heat of the moment, made a few mistakes.
So Aiden took his first win. Really good job by Aiden. He absorbed enormous pressure from both Hakish and Justin. They both tried to get by. Some of his defending was on the edge. We have had a little word about that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all did a very good job actually yesterday. You all drove a lot better, especially you two, yeah? Just want to talk a little bit about racecraft. As head of the rookie program, I need to say be careful, don't hit each other, and don't defend irresponsibly. Looking at you, Aiden. Race 2 was exciting. We actually had a runaway leader for once, which was Justin. I managed to get past Jen, I think, on lap 5. And then after that, just pulled away. Hakish got a bit unlucky. I think he dropped to the back because he had a power steering failure. I think he had some argy-bargy with Ian and Aiden. I think the three of them came together at some point.
I got P1! I promised you guys I'll get it, and I got it.
My final position was a P2. The race was much harder than yesterday. Thank God I have a water bottle in the car, kept me replenished, kept me cool, kept my head down, brought the car back in one piece, most importantly, and did not get any punctures, so thank God.
That was, I think, one of my best performances ever. Best ever, without a doubt. P1, it's been a long time coming, and I know there's going to be a lot more wins out there. But what a great start to at least for me, what a great championship start.
Of course, even with reverse grid, Justin Rahul did shows us what he's made of by finishing first in race 2. Well done, young man.
So round 2 was interesting. Again, some no breakout performances. 4 different winners over 4 different races over 2 rounds. So that's pretty exciting. We don't know who's going to win the championship. It's going to be very close. So let's look forward to round 3.
TGR Rookie!